Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, episode number 3 of our playthrough of SGS Korean War. Sees our forces regaining a little bit of ground, also holding Seoul pretty good, surprisingly pretty good. My concern is that some of these forces in the north are going to get cut off, so we're going to have to make a decision in this episode whether or not I'm going to try and retake some of the lost territories or just pull these guys back. We do have a decent amount of troops down in the south in this area here. I think they're kind of holding on to this perimeter right here. If I have to pull them back across the river, that's what I'm going to do. I know in reality they had the Pusan perimeter right here. And they held until MacArthur arrived and the Marines. We do now have limited U.S. air support from Task Force 70, providing what they can. We also, that I did not know, we have Okinawa over here in Japan that have bomber support that I don't think I can do anything with yet. So once that unlocks, we will be able to bomb, which will aid in our efforts, definitely. But right now, it's a matter of what they do in this turn, so let's get into it. Turn number 5. Okay. Koreans that fought as communist independent activists during World War II. So they are going to get some reinforcements. Engineers build a new runway and nearby defenses. You can build... Okay, they're building a new airfield. Looks like they're hitting here. Yeah, and this is what I was kind of afraid of, that they come through and... that they are making a push on this industrial center that we retook in the last episode. They're also closing in on Seoul, so we may just have to get these guys out of here. Ace, that was a pretty productive turn for them. They cut off all of our forces north of the Hangan River. All right, big list of battles here. See if we can hold on here. Okay, we did a decent amount of damage with our artillery. Let's fight out again. This guy lost 3, this one lost 1. Right. So we held out there. We're about to lose a supply depot, which isn't good. I wonder if I could pull that. Yeah. Alright, so I did pull the supply depot back, I believe. These guys are going to get slaughtered. Okay. Pull back. Okay, held in Suwon. They are pursuing, though. And we held, so Gwangju. This is the industrial center that we just retook. Yep. Alright, and we lost that again. They won in the pursuit round. So Gunjiri and Suwon were our victories. Siege of Seoul failed, so Seoul is still in our possession. It seems to be too early to decide in which direction the war is going, but China is attentive. The VP total of the communist side is less than 20, which is not a good achievement. Chinese intervention +1. Alright, well, we know China's going to get involved. There's no avoiding that. I'm not MacArthur. Alright. Oh, good, so we get a depot. Observers spot enemy positions, taking them by surprise. Your land units receive a +1 combat bonus on the first round of this battle. Tanks support infantry in battle. All your infantry receive a +1 combat bonus on the first round of this battle. Okay. So those could be handy cards to have. Select a destination region for our reinforcements. Wish I could put them up a little further north. Put them right in Busan. Okay. So we've got 43. Military police. Depot. I'm going to buy a depot. Let's put it here. I can't. Where can I put my depot? It's not letting me put a depot anywhere. Oh. Right there. A lot of depots. Alright. 11th Regiment of the 1st Division. I'm going to buy a lot of troops here. Yeah, we're going to do that. Supply down to 20. Wish I could zoom in here. Oh, I can. Just got to be real careful, like. Alright. We got the U.S. units. Where can you go? Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, yes, I do. Well, where can I put you? In Japan? I guess I can put them in Japan. Now I'm broke. We've got artillery. That's 2. That'll cost me everything. Put you right there. Okay. A lot of unsupplied units, unfortunately. Naval movement. 5th transport. I believe that's... Can that bring the troops that I have? Do they have group of various vessels for military and logistical support? Okay, now what? No unit. Can I take that back? Oops. Alright, I wonder if I could bring these guys... I'm supposed to leave them in here. And these guys are supposed to stay in here, which I can do. Alright, so can I bomb with my battleships? Apparently not. Alright, we're going to start a blockade. Alright. Air movement. Now this is what I want to see. Can I take forces from... I can't. Alright, I can't do that just yet. Aerial reconnaissance. Wow. Okay. Alright, air movement. This will engage in battle, okay. Okay. Can we get you out of here? Movement will conquer region. It's not letting me do it, though. Right, there's that. See if I can move up. I can. Okay, let's move this entire force up here. Really don't think we're going to be able to do anything with this. Get this supply regiment out of here. Just pull you back too. Same with you. Stack limit. Okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to go up against whatever this happens to be. I'll hold him there. Task Force 70, huh? Well, that didn't work out very good for us. Observers. There we go. All right. We may actually win this one. We're not doing very good, though. Communist pursuit. Communist retreat from battle. Okay. So they won one, we won one. Air defense move. Alright, we're just going to leave him there. Units delivery. So we got all the units that we just bought. Okay, we have one replacement left. Wow. Right there. All right, so that's turn number 5. Moving on to turn number 6. So they had a victory in Bukgu, and we had a victory here. Yongdong Po. Okay. It's the 30th of July, 1950. Okay, they're adding supply to themselves. Naval mines. One repaired unit. Wow. Oh, they're down here. Wow. They're actually fighting in Busan. All right. This is Chinese. Oh no, it's North Korean. We got routed. Oh boy. Oh, they won. I got an 82% chance of success here. One more. Alright, we held there. Ham Chang. Wow. Alright, that sucks. Communists retreated from the battle, huh? Alright, there's Siege of Busan. I gotta get some troops into Busan. Seoul, Battle of Seoul failed. Red control on Korea is calculated to bring your VP more or less in the middle of August 15. Bring new VP. Communists will receive 1 victory point for every 3 southern victory cities they control. Cities in the north will not bring any VP for control till fall in 1950, so they get battle list. Didn't I already do this? Alright, they're all going in Busan. Or Mason. Whatever the closest one is. If it'll let me. Valid AS. Oh, I gotta go. Do I have to go right in there? Okay. Naval unit. I don't think I have anyone on here. Here's these guys. They could use a ride. So I guess we'll move them back. Alright. Now can we... I wonder if I could... how I load them up. But that's what I'm going to do for naval movement now. Alright, air movement. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Where are my planes? Well, hello there. Now, there was a way that you can split these. But we do have air movement available now. I know in Pacific you could split the air groups up, but I don't know if that's the case here, so I'm just gonna... can I can't bomb? That's interesting. What about you? Alright, you can attack. Maybe if I put them here. Nope. Total stacking is exceeding a 4. Well, how do I split it? I want to split. Oh, create a new stack. Okay. So I can... Can I now bring them in? I can. I think if I hold control, yep, 3, create a new stack, 1, 2, 3, 4, create a new stack, so can I bomb now? Entering this region would start a battle, but this movement is not allowed as it would bring a total stacking value. Alright. But we can bomb you. All right, I see what I can do here. Let's rebase them here. Okay, get out. Okay, all right, I see what I can do. Get these cards out of here. Okay, create a new. 2, 3, create new. Okay, that's fine. All right, so this group. Let's bomb here. All right. So now we have, I wonder if I could do that with these guys too. Whoops. The ones that I moved in. Alright, so I can. That's 4. That's just 1. Alright. There's that. Land movement. I don't think these guys are... I should have probably focused some bombing over here. Let's try and retake some of our lost territory here. Oh, that was a bad idea. All right. Yeah, I don't know about all this here. This may work. I mean, we have to retake. This is a pretty big stack, so they're going to move in here. Structure is 6. So we got to pick 2 to leave behind. We'll go you. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Move you in. Okay, right there. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, we got the Battle of Pusan with air support. We're going to play the armored support card. Decent. All right, we're going to fight it out again. They're going to hold, but we can whittle them down. Oh, we won. Breakthrough. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Can we break through into somewhere else? Oh, shit. Didn't want to do that. All right. Communists are pursued. Communists retreated from battle. Okay. Yeah, this should be a good one. Wow, there he goes. Just like that. I thought we would have had a breakthrough there. Alright, we won in that one. Ah, look at this. They're retreating, which is a good thing for them. I guess our air can't just bomb them. All right. Yeah, we do have some understrength units over here. Not going to press this attack. Actually, we'll do one more. Yeah. They did rout. Now Incheon, possibly. Alright, we won in Incheon. Alright. Another fight in Incheon. I don't think this is going to go in our favor. They did hit. So we had victories in Pusan, Ulsan, Yangsan, Pohang, and Yongqing. They Baku, Hamchang, and Incheon. Oh, we won in Incheon too. All right. Well, that was fairly good here. Air defense move. think I'm just going to leave them as is. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong with those. With those units there. Okay, that's our replacement. And that would be the end of turn number 6. So I think that was a fairly productive run. Now we have bombers, so we're starting to cause more damage. We didn't really, with the exception of Incheon, we didn't really make any hard headway in this, but we're starting to get troops filtering in. So if we can completely cut off all of this from the north and then hold the line here while these guys fight it out with the reinforcements that are coming in, I think we should be okay going forward. But we will work on that in the next episode. Anyway, if you like this episode, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section below. By all means, if you know the game and you see something I'm doing wrong, I am more than open to comment section advisors. So leave your thoughts in the comments down below, your advice, whatever. If you want to follow along through the Korean War as we play SGS Korean War, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you for the next episode. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.